Good evening, everyone. I'm Frank, and this is Franklin County Life. Primary day was the big story across Pennsylvania today, and I just got back from voting here in Franklin County. Honestly, when I arrived, things were pretty quiet. The poll workers were actually quite happy to see me. And while a few more voters did show up as I was leaving, it definitely didn't feel overly busy at that point in the day. Now, polls remain open till 8 tonight, so things could pick up later this evening, and no matter where you stand politically, hopefully everybody that wanted to vote today had the opportunity to do so. Also today, if you stepped outside, you definitely felt the heat. Temperatures pushed close to 90 degrees around the area, and after a quick bit of rain rolled through earlier, it somehow felt more humid. Forecasters are still watching for possible storms later tonight, so definitely keep an eye on the weather. Plus, tonight, Chambersburg baseball is heading to states for the first time in 11 years. Shippensburg softball keeps rolling through the playoffs. Crews responded to a working fire in Letterkenny Township. A major bridge project is coming to Shippensburg. Cousins Maine Lobster is coming to Chambersburg this Friday. And yes, we need to talk about cookie fries. That's all coming up on Franklin County Life. So, as I mentioned, today was Pennsylvania's primary election day, and I stopped out to vote earlier this afternoon. From what I personally saw, things were fairly quiet at my polling location, although a few more voters did start to come in as I was leaving. The poll workers there were extremely friendly and seemed genuinely happy to see people showing up. If you still plan on voting tonight, polls remain open till 8 o'clock across Pennsylvania. You still got time. And honestly, whether the turnout ends up high or low, days like today are still a important reminder that local communities like Franklin County are shaped by the people who actually participate. And let's talk weather for a second because today definitely felt more like July than May. Temperatures climbed close to 90 degrees today around Chambersburg before some rain moved through the area for a little while this afternoon. The heat's expected to continue, and forecasters watching for possible thunderstorms capable of producing strong wind gusts later tonight. So if you're heading out this evening, maybe for bingo, trivia night, or just trying to cool off somewhere, definitely keep an eye on the sky. And now over to local sports because it's been a big week for a couple Franklin County teams. First up, Chambersburg baseball is heading to states for the first time in 11 years after defeating Northeastern 3-0 in the district quarterfinals. A huge congratulations to the Trojans program because it's a major accomplishment and something the entire community can be proud of. Meanwhile, Shippensburg softball continues rolling through the district playoffs after an 18-2 win over Donegal. The Greyhounds now move on to face Redland Thursday afternoon in the quarterfinal round. So definitely a good week for local athletes. Elsewhere in the county, crews responded to a working shed fire last night in Letterkenny Township along Upper Strasburg Road. Multiple companies responded to the scene with smoke reportedly showing from the eaves when crews arrived. And earlier in Waynesboro, firefighters also responded to a dryer fire along West Main Street. Thankfully, according to the reports, the homeowner had already advised dispatch that the dryer itself was on fire. And a quick heads up tonight for drivers around the Shippensburg area. A major bridge replacement project is set to begin June 1st along Route 11. That's West King Street over the Norfolk Southern Railroad tracks in Shippensburg Borough and Southampton Township. According to PennDOT, the project will include tree clearing, erosion control work, and daytime lane restrictions with flagging operations during the construction. Traffic patterns are expected to shift during the project, which is currently expected to continue through late 2028. So if you regularly travel through that area, this is definitely one of those projects you'll want to keep on the radar moving forward. And now, let's get into some of what's happening around Franklin County because honestly, this is the part of the show that keeps getting fun. First off, one thing I somehow completely missed until today, Cousins Maine Lobster is coming to Chambersburg this Friday, May 22nd. They'll be set up at Screaming Bambino Cellars from noon to 8. And judging by the pictures, yeah, that looks incredible. Saw them on Shark Tank. They'll be setting up. So if you've been looking for a food stop or something different to check out this weekend, that might be one worth keeping on your radar. Meanwhile, tonight, Marion Volunteer Fire Company is hosting Tuesday Night Bingo in Marion, with the doors opening at 5 and the games beginning around 6:45. And over in Greencastle, John Allison Public House is hosting Trivia Night tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. And finally tonight, in a category of things I honestly didn't know I needed until today, Sweet Face Cravings is now offering cookie fries. Yes, literal cookie fries with dipping sauces. This local business posted new party packages featuring boxes of cookie fries paired with chocolate, caramel, and icing dipping sauces. And honestly, this might be dangerous information for me personally. And this is why I love local content, because only in Franklin County can you go from election coverage and severe weather to cookie fries. And that's going to do it for tonight in Franklin County Life. If you enjoyed the video, I'm glad. But I got one question for you. Are you going to check out some of the food I'm talking about? The lobster, the cookie fries? Or do you have something else planned this week? Let me know down in the comments. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Franklin County Life. If you enjoyed the video, that's great. We're glad to have you. And hopefully you were able to get out and vote if you wanted to tonight. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon. And here's the bloopers for today. Big sister, primary, really? And while a few more voters, and while a few more temperatures climb to lobster. Definitely sounds good. And we'll catch you tomorrow.